Hey, this is sincerely. I'll flow with it. Hey, this is sincerely V. I am a United States Marine Corps vet, having served from Iraq from 2004 to 2010 with deployments to Iraq and Afghanistan. Now I found my way to Veterans for Peace as a staff member and just a veteran member of Veterans for Peace, along with being just a community member of Gamers for Peace. Really enjoying being here, playing these games in really just awesome community. Glad to be part of it. So I'm gonna pass it over to Frank D from here. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Theoretically. Mm. Did I think it's time for us to go check out the manor. uh, yeah. Wait, this Wha- yeah. I'm just gonna walk in. Matt, we're Sandleaf soldiers with identification on in a Sandleaf establishment with a key. I'm just walking in. Is there a room? Do we already? Is is there? I- is there a room number on the back of the key? Okay. is is Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Is who there looks to be like a bellhop or a worker person around here. I'm gonna walk up to him full of confidence and bravado. Um. uh. Ooh. I'm going up to the closest person that looks like they work here. Not a manager or anything like that. Just a worker, right? Um. um. Hi. My. Yeah, I think sergeant, military background. Good day. My friend gave me a key and told me to meet him in his room, and I cannot remember his room number. Can you look up which room this key belongs to? Can I get a persuasion check? Hmm. Because he was held up in a meeting and told me to meet him there. He told me to go ahead of him, and that's why he gave me the key. That would be why he sent me ahead. I've been traveling for a day. He's returning. I'm ahead of him with my compatriots here. Mm-mm. I I can't, in good conscience, give my friend's key to you. He told me to keep it on my person at all times. I have no problem if you bring your manager over and we continue to discuss. I'm sure he'll help me. Or she'll help me. They'll help me. No, there's no problem. I'm just looking for a little bit of assistance. Uh, my friend gave me this key and told me to head before him on his return trip to meet him at his room. He should be here in the next day or so. And he told me and my companions to be here waiting for his return. He offered his hospitality. And I forgot the room number. And that is it. Can you assist me? I don't like to admit it, but it is my shame to say that every once in a while, Aloxodon does forget. Persuasion check. And deception. Do you want a persuasion or a deception on that? You know, hold on. I'm gonna wave over someone. Kiar. Or Bob Barker. I'm gonna jump and turn and bump into this guy. Like, Bob Barker just scared me with the raucous music. Oh! uh, I was gonna turn back and brush him off. I mean, like, put the key away and brush him off, and be like, oh, "Sorry about that. The night was dark, and let me have my comrade come over and
with the ragtime music blasting, Korea and Bjorny Sanders all over the manager. He doesn't notice. He's kind of engaged in this craziness right now. And turns his attention to Korea. What's your plan there, Plantiva? You're muted. No one can hear you sneeze.
Oh, sorry. I said I haven't gotten that far. I'm I'm stalling at this point.
Okay.
You need another drink in you before you can think that way?
Yeah, maybe I'll ask him what he recommends.
Okay. He says if you're here to just drink and cause a fuss, he says hand over the key. He says I would like to check on the room before I bring you up.
I'm not planning on causing a fuss.
I stopped because I can hear him say that. I stopped my performance at that point.
All right.
Sorry, bards will be bards.
Says this is not a pub.
That's fair.
But there's a piano. Surely it's meant to be used.
He says not like that. And besides,
as I'm walking away from the piano, I take a bow and a curtsy, kind of comically.
all right. It seems to only infuriate this manager even more, to the point that he slips up a bit and he actually says he couldn't possibly have told you a room number for that key because that is the penthouse and it has no room number.
Then that would be why I forgot it.
Perhaps Loxodons don't actually forget.
Thank you. I take back my tears, and how dare you make me besmirch my honor. Oh, sir, I can't believe you would do that. And spin on my heel and walk towards whatever seems to take me to the penthouse.
Okay. Yeah, there's a big, nice, like grand staircase that climbs up into basically the first like mezzanine level that looks down into the lobby, basically. And from there looks like there's more stairs going up. So you march away, and the manager just follows you basically from a distance. He's a good like 5 paces behind you, but follows you nonetheless. And then the bellhop follows him. He's curious about what's going on. Malcolm, you barge into the back room despite the receptionist screaming at you as you're not allowed to be back here, as it fades away as the door closes behind you and you're in the back room. And you get back there just in time to see a black cloak disappearing into another door. So you're basically following somebody who seems to be moving away from you.
Heretics. Let's see, how long does this last? Sorry, I'm just trying to make sure the spell. All right, I'll go and cast myself Shield of Faith, and then follow.
All right. You storm through the room, buffing up as you go through the next door, and it opens up into a hallway, and you see what looks like kind of like servant stairs back here. Up the stairs a little ways in front of you, as whoever you're following is going up the stairs.
All right, I will follow them.
Okay. Let me go to Frank. You're up the scaffolding and poking your head around windows or something? What are you doing?
I mean, am I at the top of the building, like up at the penthouse area? I mean, I wouldn't have heard anything that's going on. I would just naturally go to the top of wherever the scaffolding takes me.
Yeah.
Does it take me halfway up? Is it like, are they fixing half the building or like the whole building, or
all the way up, all the way to the gutters and gargoyles.
All right, I'm climbing up onto the roof.
Okay. Scamper up onto the roof. There's
Well,
actually
I'm gonna look in windows like as I'm going up
okay.
and stuff. Do you want to insight roll or anything?
Not to tell whether the windows are lying to you, but you can make a
Or well, sorry.
you can just make a perception roll.
Perception. What would it be? There we go.
Right.
That would be the correct one.
Yeah, you're going up. You see mundane room, mundane hallway, mundane room, mundane hallway,
Mhm.
mundane room. Oh, you're at the roof. Up onto the roof. There's actually what do you call those things where that jut out of the roof but have the windows on them? Those aren't eaves, are they? Something else? Architecture folks.
And when
out
they
there?
have the
I
things that pop out, I have no idea what those are called.
Angles?
Yeah.
I'm making up words at this point.
Good word. Yeah, there's like a protrusion from the slanted roof, like the roof is slanted like this, and there's a protrusion that comes out with a window on it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, like a dormer?
I don't know. I've never heard that word ever. So that's probably what it is.
No idea either.
All right. So there's some of those. So there's windows, and you look into one, and you can tell this is not just the regular mundane room. There's there's like candles covering the floor. Looks like the bed and all the furniture and stuff has been moved to the side of the room.
Mhm.
In the middle of the candles, there's some sort of like glyph driven, like chalked out onto the floor, and lying in the middle of those that kind of arcane circle is a very dark looking book that seems to be splattered with blood. The candles are unlit now, mostly melted away, but the curtains are kind of drawn, so you're looking through just like a sliver through the curtains and seeing this kind of room in its state. But yeah, that's kind of a curious thing to you.
Yeah, I'll find that curious and think that that's probably maybe of interest, and get onto the roof and be like, well, my buddies have a key, so I should probably wait. But I'll try and find an entrance in, but not like actually like barge in. I'll like get there and like get ready and wait for commotion on the other side.
Okay.
And like if it's like a lock or something that I need to deal with, you know what I mean?
Well, one of the doors to this penthouse, the internal door exiting the penthouse actually opens up, and Bjorny Sanders walks in. You're waving at the window. All right,
Waving at him.
Chris, you notice all this stuff, and then you notice Jeannie at the window outside.
I'm gonna start tapping now.
on the roof, tapping the window. The manager stops at the stairs as you kind of stop taking in the room.
And I kind of
Korea,
block his vision in the door.
Kriya, Bob,
If you're
I imagine
cold
you're
outside,
following?
then your genie is cold outside. You should let your genies in.
If you're cold, they're cold.
Check on your pets and check on your vets. All right. That was our 4th of July tagline.
Good one.
Korea, Bob, I assume you were following the manager in the bellhop?
Oh yeah, I was not missing this.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'm right. I'm right at the, as I always am. I'm right at the back.
As they stop and let Bjorny kind of examine the room, do you want to pass them or do you want to like wait for them?
I think I'm gonna go ahead.
Oh yeah, I'm walking past the manager.
Okay, you push by them.
Yeah.
All right.
And I make sure my elbow kind of bumps the manager in the like kidney as I walk by.
Ooh,
Yeah.
little power move, huh?
Yeah.
I'm gonna wink at him when I walk by.
Ah, okay. Getting mixed signals. Good cop, bad cop going on. Dave, roll initiative.
All right, initiative, huh?
This is the kind of night it's going to be.
Ooh, got the jumps. All right. You're coming up the stairs following this dude, and at the you kind of go in this kind of spiral staircase almost.
Mm-hmm.
And it's hitting different levels, but you also notice that there's smaller doors and passageways that lead off this servant stairwell.
Mhm.
That look like they've kind of like almost mazed through this whole manor as if they're like passageways that only the servants use, but it seems like they get in between and behind rooms where they shouldn't go, but you can tell that they're definitely extensive network through here. Seems like you could spy on almost any room from these corridors that kind of span off, and you're kind of moving a little concerned that you've lost this person, as it took you a second to cast your shield spell and get it up, but finally you get to the very top level, and you look out the main hallway and no one's there, and kind of realize that there's one of these side passageways, like secret hallways, that is the only obvious place that this person went. And you start to go in there, and you see kind of down the corridor, just about 12 feet from this super narrow corridor, somebody brings up a crossbow and is about to shoot, but you have the initiative. What do you do?
I just yell. Do a war cry, and just charge right into it and swing at him with my mace.
Okay, go ahead and roll to hit.
It's a very realistic reaction, to be honest.
You have disadvantage because of the tight hallway. It's like you're literally like squeezing through.
Okay.
So it's very hard to like get a good mace swing. You almost have to use it as like a pop him in the face sort of thing.
Or wait a second. So he has a crossbow.
Yep.
Can I just put up my shield and charge right through and try to hit him with it and just keep charging through?
Shield bash him?
Yeah, just shield bash him.
Give you that base roll, no disadvantage.
Okay. And
Try to steamroll him.
yeah. I have no idea what it would roll for a shield bash. What, 1d4?
Well, just roll the attack first.
Well, I have it set it to where it's like it's my warhammer, so
Roll the warhammer attack, and then
yeah.
we'll re-roll the damage later.
All right, let's see if I hit him.
Yeah, but a shield bash is like a D4.
That's hoping you hit.
Yeah, don't get ahead of yourself.
Oh, geez. No. Or can it be like unarmed strike? Pretty much.
Well, it's a shield bash.
That wouldn't be like a small weapon?
1d.
The shield? No.
I mean, somebody like Malcolm, in his hands, it's a weapon.
Well, I definitely say it's a weapon, but it's not
Right.
small. It's
Let me
a
just
shield.
roll, just attack.
What's the point of a small shield? That's like
If a
butt
cop
shield.
were beating you with it, it wouldn't be considered a weapon.
Well, that's true. Nothing a cop uses is a weapon.
Okay, I just rolled a 10.
It's a
Does that hit?
peacekeeping device. 10 does not hit.
Boo.
All right. You come charging through, and Yeah, it's really difficult to get a good charge in this tight quarters as you kind of sling by. Your shield drags a little bit along the wall, and dude just tries to grab the shield and shoot you in the face with this crossbow. Oh man, did not expect that. All right. Okay.
I don't think you have a face anymore.
You're taking
What's the one gonna do about that?
You're taking 14 damage and make a con save for poison save.
This went south real quick.
Well, wasn't he the first one to really say don't split the party?
It's true. Isn't that interesting?
Yes.
Like,
Yes,
he
I did. I did say that. I did say
He knows what rep can do.
All right, Malcolm. Take 5 more poison damage, and you have the poison condition. So you have
It's
a
superfluous at this point.
you have
I'm
a
down.
Oh, okay. Sorry. All right. Everybody except Frank. I'll let Frank do it too. Everybody make a perception roll. See if you hear this commotion.
I think I hear it.
I think I heard it too.
Guys, something's going on.
Oops, sorry, I double clicked. So the first one.
All right.
Doesn't matter.
I guess so.
Yeah,
All right,
gang,
pretty-
I think there's something happening. I think
all
there's
right.
some commotion.
So not Frank, who's outside, which kind of makes sense, I guess.
Yeah, yeah.
Here's a scuffling, which sounds like rats in the walls if the rats were massive man-sized creatures. But there's definitely a thumping and kicking and scraping
a
going on
commotion
back
and then
there.
like armor clanging around.
Yeah, has anyone seen Malcolm?
Yeah, I'm willing to go on an adventure if somebody else wants to go with me, but I'm a bard, so I don't have much to like protect myself. I can help other people, but I can't really do anything myself. So if anybody else wants to go, which I think is just me and Kate,
Did the scuffle
Yeah,
sound like
I'll
it was
go.
coming from like this wall, like right on the other side of it, or someplace else in the building?
Yeah,
Chad, you're talking to a manager right now.
it's pretty much this wall.
Like, are we able to tell where to go, or do we need another roll for that?
I mean, we rolled 20s. We should be able to follow our ears, right?
I mean, I would say so.
Sorry, y'all. I mean, you got a pretty good idea what wall the noise is behind.
Is there a
But-
door on that wall?
Not that you can see, no.
Can we get Bjorny to just charge right through it?
There's a painting of some sort of like duelist looking fellow that has a really cool hat with a fluffy plume on it, like musketeer style.
Because I would normally convince Malcolm to do this sort of thing, but Malcolm's the one that sounds like something's going on. So the next biggest creature in our party, Bjorny.
There's a genie also outside tapping on the window.
Think we
Yeah,
should let
but-
Jeannie in?
There appears to be something in the walls. Charge.
What
I'm gonna
what
charge
would
that
happen
painting
if
on
I
that wall.
yelled mouse around Aloxodon? Would it make him run forward as fast and hard as possible?
Yeah, possibly. There's a good possibility.
Well,
I'm
well, I'm
charging.
I'm thinking that's what I want to do. I just want to yell mouse and point like right at Bjorny's feet.
Are you throwing some magical power behind that mouse to kind of like?
Do a bardic inspiration if you want.
That yeah, let's throw some bardic inspiration on it too then.
Does that give me advantage on a roll?
It gives
Or-
you
Why did it take one away from me? That's weird.
it's I don't know, minus 1 point. I don't know.
Yeah, why does it have a -1 on there?
I don't know what kind of formula you built.
You did.
Yeah, that
You
looks
did your
weird.
strength roll. You rolled a 0, and then plus -1 strength.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, that doesn't. So
Don't
just
worry about it.
Roll 1d6 then.
No, you don't need to roll anything. Bjorny Sanders, while you have the bardic inspiration, you can use it. And after you use it, it expires, but you roll a d6 and add it to like an attack or skill check.
I'm gonna go right through where this sound like it came from, straight in front. Boom.
Oh, I dig it. All right.
Is that the painting I'm going through by chance, or as close to the sound as I can identify?
Yeah, as you see the eyes of the painting kind of like go big as you charge it. Oh god.
What am I rolling on this?
Just roll an attack. You're not using your warhammer, are you? You're just like Hulk smash Kool-Aid Man through the wall.
Yeah. I'm mirroring what Malcolm did. Shield and Tusker going to Tusk, and I'm charging right through the wall. Shield first.
All right. An elephant trumpet goes charging towards the wall there, and Tuskers the hell out of it. Make a dexterity save. I want to see if you go out the other side. Okay, you do. I'm gonna make a dexterity save for dude. All right. You smash through the painting, smash into this dude, smash through the exterior wall, and come out of the building. And basically, Frank, as a who was opening the door? Kriya, were you opening the door for Jeannie? The window?
Yes.
Okay. You open up the window, and Jeannie's about to climb in as just about like 6 feet down on the other end of the scaffolding you're standing on.
Mhm.
You see the wall bust open, and you see this black cloaked person basically like just being ran over, barely catches the scaffolding as he swings around. And you see Bjorny Sanders basically just following him up, and makes a nice exit out of the building, blasting a big Kool-Aid Man sized hole in the side of it. And as timbers and other building material go flying all over the place, Bjorny Sanders basically like comes out onto the scaffolding and comes off of it, and is basically airborne.
So he's falling.
around.
Wile E. Coyote.
All right. Well, I'm gonna, instead of jumping in the window, I'm gonna jump down to him and like,
Act as the genie parachute.
Yep, exactly.
All right.
And,
Make an athletics roll to grab Bjorny.
acrobatics? What? Athletics, fine.
Athletics. You could do an acrobatics.
Yay.
I'll allow it.
Does that grab him?
Yes. All right. You catch Bjorny Sanders and you try your best to levitate up as you get pulled down by the weight of him, but it does ease the fall enough where you both kind of parachute to the ground and stumble over each other. Kriya, you are. I'm going to give you the next initiative because you're standing kind of at the window seeing all this craziness happen. This cloaked figure is pretty much almost at your level as he was able to grab the one of the bars of the scaffolding and hold on. Looks like he's about to like flip up back to the platform that you are looking out at from the window. So you're inside looking out at the scaffolding, and this dude's like out the window and to your right about 8 feet.
Okay, so he can't really reach me from where he is, right?
Not yet.
Not yet. How fast is he going?
He looks pretty agile.
Hmm.
Pretty nimble feller.
I guess I should do initiative first, though, right?
No, go ahead. It's your go.
Oh, okay.
Initiatives are for fools.
I don't know if I really want to use magic here, but I don't know how far can my crossbow go?
You hit him with your crossbow for sure.
All right, I'm gonna walk up to the window and try my best here.
Oh, that's a good one.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Roll damage. Yeah, man. All right.
Cool.
Nice roll. All right, you
Got
basically you stick him right like in the collar. Whack! This bolt digs in.
Even I cringe because that's rough.
he grimaces. I'm gonna make a Constitution roll for him to see if he lets go. He does. He's like he lets go of the scaffolding and falls backwards. TJ, what's Barker doing?
I think I'm gonna follow through the wall.
Okay. All right. You're careful enough to not fly off the scaffolding and go out the other side.
Yeah.
All right. You get out on the scaffolding and you see this dude basically falling down. I want Frank, I want you and Sin to both make dexterity saves to see if this dude falls on top of you. All right, Frank, you're good. Sin, how does Bjorny Sanders fare?
Sin with a 3.
Oh, that was a 3. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. I thought that was an.
So I'm like, whee!
It's not a critical failure.
Okay.
Love it.
All right. You take 10 damage, and this dude takes 10 damage as he basically falls on top of you. You break his fall. Genie like rolls to the left. Whoop. And there's a bit of a Wile E. Coyote dust cloud that rises up. Bob, you see them crash below. Is there something else you want to do?
Hold up. I was trying to switch over to my headphones, but what? I mean, there's nothing I can do. I'm a bard. I mean, except play him a lullaby.
You could give another party member
I guess I can. Yeah, isn't there something I
inspiration.
can? I've got something to heal somebody. Do I know that Malcolm needs healing yet?
You don't. You probably didn't stop to look down the hall as you busted through, so you probably didn't see him.
Yeah.
I'll give you roll a perception check. I'll see. Maybe
right.
you caught him in your peripheral as you passed through. Yeah, oh, you saw him. He's in the hallway to your right.
So as I see that situation happening, unfolding, then yeah, like I kind of look over my shoulder towards Malcolm because I kind of noticed something odd out of the corner of my eye when I looked around.
All right, you find Malcolm. He looks almost like he's already in rigor mortis in the hallway, shriveled up and hurting. Malcolm, make a death save for me. Would have been time to at least make one. Okay. So yeah, you're hurt. You do not feel good. You're unconscious. You're not having very good dreams. TJ, what are you doing? You're casting a heal?
Yeah, don't I have that healing I can throw at him or whatever? I can't remember what it was I had.
Let me look at your character sheet and your spells.
I think it was something I leveled up with, unless I'm thinking about that bardic inspiration.
Oh, you're thinking about the
Song of Rest. That's what it is.
You've got to be. You all have to be taking a long rest basically for that to happen. That's like basically you're going to sleep at night and singing a lullaby.
Yeah. Okay. Then I don't have anything except some bardic inspiration. If I can inspire him to heal a little bit faster.
What you might want to do is just.
What if I play him a little sweet song? Music is good medicine.
Stay stabilized with my medicine.
You
maybe?
can make a medicine roll.
No.
Try to plug it.
I'll roll up some medicine and then we'll smoke it.
No, not enough. All right. Poor.
I'm done.
Poor Malcolm.
Malcolm's done.
Probably be okay. All right, down below in the scuffle, Bjorny, you just got crushed by a falling dude. What are you doing? If you're talking, we're not hearing you.
What's the condition of the falling dude?
He's got a crossbow bolt sticking out of his collar, and you're pretty sure you tusked him in his leg as he fell on top of you. He's alive and trying to scramble away and to his feet.
I'm gonna scream assassin, and jump and tackle him.
Okay.
And like just full on Terry stop.
Witness me.
Just crush this man.
You jump on this man, and it actually looks like a woman and a half orc with a big symbol of the one around her neck, and yeah, she's, as you tackle her, you're not sure if assassin is the right word, but also has some of those qualities, maybe. Definitely like a solid studded leather, all dressed in black. Looks way more rugged than like any sort of priest, and not your paladin and shining armor type either. So you're not really sure what to make of her. Or why she's not so much kicking your ass, but getting her ass kicked.
I'm doing my best to smother and apprehend.
Okay.
And maybe like just digging a lot of weight into their head into the ground.
All right. Make an athletics roll as you wrestle. You can't get a grasp. Let me see. There's a contested roll. Oh, you do. Yeah, you grab her arm that has the crossbow bolt sticking out of her collar, and she winces and almost kind of cripples a little bit. Gives you an opportunity to basically get a grapple on her and hold her in place for a moment. Jeannie, what are you up to?
I mean, the Loxodon's kind of got it on lock over there with the crossbow bolt grab. And we just fell. I didn't get hurt by the fall, right?
Nope.
Kind of gonna like look around in awe for a moment, I guess. Like look up.
All right.
I mean, like, is there anything I can really like? There's not much to do, so.
I'm gonna look over because I feel like I'm in the same boat and shrug at Genie.
Kind of be like, huh?
Okay.
I could do a medicine roll, but I don't know if I'm gonna be any better than the bard here.
I think he's like a couple of floors away from me, so.
Yeah,
That's true. I'm closer at least.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I could start making my way towards him to do that, but that would be about it.
Mm-hmm. Malcolm, make another death save.
I don't even know if I would know that he's on death's door. Because I kind of haven't even been in the building. And I was trying to get in, the locks it on, brought me down.
Revolving door.
I'm gonna walk over to see how extensive the damage is, as Malcolm's doing his death save.
Dave?
Yeah, another death save.
Yeah.
Okay. No.
Okay. Malcolm's soul is fighting. TJ, you want to make another medicine roll?
Sure.
Oh.
I think I sucked some more life out of it.
You're making it worse.
You could also like yell for help so that other
I
people
try?
might know.
All right, Korea, you go in there. You can make a medicine roll.
Can I also yell for Genie because you have healing stuff, don't you?
I think wisdom too. So it's like +2.
Okay. Korea's not helping.
No, I'm not doing very well.
Even though I don't believe in the one, I start praying for him.
Okay. Genie hustles up there, and Malcolm seems fleeting. You're all trying to huddle around him in this very pinched corridor, and it's difficult to get in there, but Genie floats over you and back on the other side and is able to put some real healing on Malcolm, who stabilizes, and you're able to carry him out into the main room. And in that main room, the manager is standing inside the room. You no longer see the bellhop anywhere, but the manager's still there.
That's fair. He doesn't get paid enough to deal with this.
Yeah, he's got stuff to do. The manager's just kind of looking over this thing and looking at the hole in the wall. I'm just like, this is unacceptable.
Inconceivable.
Look, our guy was threatened. I'm sorry.
Your elephant put a hole in the wall.
Well, yeah, he's large.
Well, your wall wasn't up to code apparently for Loxodon standards.
It's not meant to be charged through.
He didn't charge through, he tripped through it.
I thought you said charge it through the room.
This will cost you.
Can I start
Yes,
a
it will
charm
cost you when we
person
sue
spell?
you for the lack of Loxodon. Right, my buddy? I'll look at the Loxodon.
You were in
Can
a
I
room
start
you
a
weren't
charm
even supposed
person
to
spell?
be in. You want to charm him?
Yeah. It sounds like I need to throw this out there right now.
All right.
Oh, never mind.
Oh.
It's not my night.
You don't have to roll anything. He has
Oh.
to. He has to roll.
I think
Okay.
Sin is
Good, because wow.
muted too.
Well, that's good then.
Still made it though. He says you'll pay for damages then. He says you weren't even supposed to be here. I've told you. You should have handed me the key. This would have never happened if you just listened to me.
Well, why does your establishment have mice? Do you want me to let the town know that your establishment has mice?
Make a intimidation roll, actually.
It's critical.
Nice. He steps in the way of the hole, almost like trying to block it so you don't see it. And kind of looks down the hallway and looking at different peepholes and other secret doors along the way. This is seems like a bargain is in order. Says I'll excuse any damages that your party has occurred upon the property in exchange for your silence.
Silence about what?
Haha. Yes. Yes. He says, seems like I need to notify the repairmen. As he actually steps back into the hole and moves down the hallway and just disappears. Bjorny, you want to head back up to the room?
Have I bound this blackguard? This brigand?
Yeah, you got him. You want to haul him up the scaffolding? Her?
Yeah,
Up the
I'll
scaffolding?
bring them up the scaffolding.
Nice. Okay. You get her off the street and into the room where everybody's at. And now you have these candles and
And a Necronomicon.
the chalk on the floor, but you look and the book is gone.
That hooded figure, maybe?
You want to search her?
Sure. Search her. I think it's
Pretty sure she never actually got into the room.
Went
while you were
inside, yeah.
there. Yeah.
We're going to search and de-weapon.
She could have summoned it.
Get goodies.
I don't know how these things work.
She does have a lot of weapons. She has a vial, what seems like holy water on her.
Nice.
You see there's a pair of shackles that she's carrying.
Hot.
You're actually kind of looking her over. It seems like she's maybe like some bounty hunter or something like that. And then looking at this symbol of the one around her neck, you think she might be an inquisitor. Malcolm probably would know that, but he's fairly incapacitated at the moment.
I think we need to get that holy water and splash it on Malcolm. But you know I don't like the easy way of just asking outright.
You don't think the holy water will do any healing? It'll just usually burns unholy things.
Okay, well then scratch that idea. I figured the one might like combine with the one and become another one.
Become the two?
No, in religion 1 + 1 is 1.
Oh yeah. Forgot. I thought 1 + 1 was a circle.
It's the man.
1 + 1 is orange. All right, roll the heal points there, Sin.
I'm glad somebody finally found something to do here.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
All right. The Inquisitor is still awake. She's just being restrained. So somebody hold her while it might take a couple of you to hold her in Bjorny's place. Actually, Bjorny's probably not even the strongest person in the party. Can't hear you, but
Bjorny's a small Oxidon.
right.
That was 9 total to Malcolm.
9 healing. Malcolm wakes up, little disorientated. Last thing you remember, a crossbow was getting pointed at your face. Now you're waking up, staring at the ceiling, and this large elephant muttering in Loxodon.
Is that the Loxodon sound
Oh.
effects in the background?
Yes.
Is that what Loxodon sounds like?
Going through that hole. Yep. A Loxodon will never forget you. May you rise and never be forgotten. Loxodon's memory.
Crashing sound effects credited to Therese Inman, my wife, who seems to be sorting up the house right now.
And you're sitting here playing D&D.
Yeah, right, man. It's my
Sure,
job.
that'll be noted.
Job. I'm making
Said
money.
That's his job. He's on the clock. He gets paid for this.
All right. So I think sincerely there. And I will go ahead and all guess drowsy and be like, where is that thing? Where is it?
What she's doing.
What is he yelling about?
There was a person in a black robe shot me with this arrow.
I use my trunk to indicate. There.
Yeah, the crossbow shooter is lying on the ground, being restrained. She's muttering something about y'all being heretics.
I go up to her. Do I see the symbol?
Yeah, you see it.
Okay. And she sees my symbol? Of course, obviously, it's probably on my shield.
Yeah.
All right. I go
And she's
grab her.
calling him a heretic.
Oh, probably she's calling all of us heretics.
Well,
And then I grab her, pick her up, and like, all right, what is your name?
She spits at you.
hey, rude.
She spits at me. All right, the usual just wipe. And then that is fine. I'll get answers.
She says, I am trained in the Order of the One. Says, you will not get answers. Says, I have been through the worst to prepare me for these situations where I'm captured by the enemy. You demon worshippers.
Demon worshippers.
So I've been tried. Says, you'll not get anything from me. Says, you may as well kill me now. I am prepared. I've made peace with the One. You can go to your coward devils. when you die. Says my soul will be intact.
Oh, that's what you think. Oh no. So I went ahead. I'm like, well, we will find out at bring you to the church of the one.
Says, oh, I
have questions. Who does she think we are?
He thinks of us as heretics.
Says I am aware of your underground lair. Says you not need to be playing games.
Hold up. What underground lair of mine are you aware of?
Says I've seen them come in and out of the doorway. Says though you are
Who's
new.
Them, doorway. Tell us more way.
Says, I have heard all I need to know. Your friend gave you this key. Says I know who your friend is. A demonologist.
And what do you know about our friend, besides that our friend is a demonologist?
He was one of a few that have arrived recently. He's plaguing this town. They have already murdered. So I've inspected the bodies. It's grotesque. And there are people missing. No doubt. Says you probably helped them. Smuggled bodies to the church, no doubt. Says, what is the Dark Lord that you serve?
I think we need to have a campaign pause and huddle.
you gonna tie her up and talk to the side a little bit.
We need a little sidebar here, friends.
Secret club talk. All right.
Because we can make her done, or we can actually. I don't know. She might be helpful to us, I think, because we have to go to the church anyway. And but at the same time, I don't know if I can trust her after shooting Malcolm. I'm going to leave it up to Malcolm as to what my decision for this is. I'll agree with Malcolm since she tried to kill Malcolm.
Well, she seems to think that we're telling the truth about the demonologist being our friend.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, we need to figure out if we want to let her know that this is just one of the many people we've encountered upon our journey, and maybe bring her along for a little ride, or if we just want to be done with her and go do the church ourselves. But she seems to have a lot of information that we don't.
What say you, Malcolm?
I say she is useful. We need some more information. Since you know where this passageway is, where they come from, that would be good.
So I'm going to agree with Malcolm and say that we try and bring her onto the campaign. Everybody else?
I think we can let her in on it.
Look at Malcolm and go, you know what to do, and we'll make a tickling gesture.
Yes, well, we can do those ways of torture, I guess.
And then Jeannie will look over at Boxgrog and laugh.
Boxgrog laughs, but you realize he doesn't really know what he's laughing about. He's just laughing along with y'all.
He's been sleeping like on my back this whole time. He has no idea what's happening.
He's actually in the bed that was pushed to the side. He's like all by
Oh
himself.
yeah, he found the room.
He's all by himself in the center of the bed. You see all of his slippery goo kind of.
Ew. Good boy.
Those sheets need to be changed.
Gross.
Just right.
So, Chris, are you going to agree and give us consensus?
That is. I feel like if you feel like she still serves the One and Sandleaf, and you didn't sense deception in her words, then then this is a misunderstanding. So, yeah. Not. What is your name? I was going to turn to her and be like, what is your name? And do you not serve Sandleaf?
He spits at you again.
Says,
of course I serve Sandleaf.
I think it's a job for Malcolm since he's the one in the cult of the One. So I think Malcolm should really kind of try and convince her. I think religion is a good influencer here. Clearly, my bardic shenanigans don't work in this place.
Okay. I am gonna go. I'm gonna go ahead. Don't worry. I'll take care of this. So I grab her, pick her up, and ask her like, so where is the entrance that these people come from? Or they seek into the church?
Like you don't know.
No, we don't.
Says, why do you test me?
Because I believe we are actually working with the same side, with the One, to stop these heretics.
I heard the Loxodon say that he was friends with the demonologist.
Oh, no. Trust me, he was purged.
Who was purged?
The demonologist.
That is why he's not shown back up.
Exactly.
But I've been waiting for this trap to be sprung. And you have sprung it.
Well, yes, because we are trying to figure out what is going on with the demonologists here in this town, and it led us to this building. What do you expect?
I heard the Loxodon. You cannot fool me.
I'm going to jump in here and kind of interrupt because I've been listening, but I'm going to say, clearly my friend has said that we are not friends with the demonologist. I believe a person like you does not ask too many questions that takes you down too many dark hallways. And I think it would be better for you to just agree that we're on the same side and we step away together.
Okay. So let's review. Option 1. The Loxodon is actually friends with the demonologist. Or 2. The Loxodon, who apparently is a paladin, lied. So which is it? Which
Again,
option?
I would
option
just say
bestows trust?
On my bardic word, I will say we acquired the demonologist's key, and that is all you need to know. And my friend Malcolm here said that the demonologist has been purged. We have the key, demonologist purged. Do you understand?
Well, I'll hear it from your Loxodon friend.
What
of it, paladin? Are you a lying paladin? Is that what you are?
I will approach and lay my trunk on her shoulder with a lay on hands and heal her for 5.
Okay.
A paladin never breaks his oath. Doesn't mean we do not use deception to get our mission accomplished.
You are unique, that is for sure. Oh, fine then. I will help you. Let us go to the church. I'll lead you to the secret door, and you will go inside and vanquish the demonologists. Is that what you're going to do?
Well, you'll go and vanquish them with us, if that is truly your mission.
Well, it is. I guess we'll see your character then. No doubt I'll have a dagger in the back.
That
Only if
dagger
you
won't
deserve
Salad,
it.
anyone?
What?
Wait, what? Salad?
Knife in the
Huh?
back, salad, Caesar salad.
Caesar salad. You too, Bruto?
I hate you.
You didn't Caesar that?
Did you hear about the bard who sang sad ballads of bad salads?
His name is Bob Barker.
Have you spayed or neutered your pets?
Okay. Well, if I tell her just for trust, and we're on the same side as well, do you think that we are heretics? And you can purge us if you believe we are. And I release her cuffs.
Okay. She kind of stumbles away from you a little bit, spins around, looking at you like kind of defensively, expecting some sort of attack.
I kind of sneer and curl my lip at her when she looks at me.
Well, let's see. Guess you could have dragged me back and sacrificed me or something, and guess this does not make a lot of sense why you would do this. Okay. You all are very strange.
What do you mean strange? I'm an inquisitor.
I am an inquisitor.
Okay, I figured out who pulled
I
the
am an
rank.
inquisitor.
I am an inquisitor.
Okay,
Stop saying
maybe
that.
I'm not, but I did stay at Manor Ludler last night.
But
There. Let us continue the investigation unless we are marching to the church right this moment. But it appears that things have been gone missing from the room during our misunderstanding.
she looks around. She says, that book. Who could have taken it?
That's what we would like to know.
Well, there was only the bellhop and the manager.
The bellhop's gone.
That was the manager.
Yeah, you didn't see the manager have it when he was trying to get you to pay for the damages. But the bellhop.
So why did the bellhop leave in such a hurry? Maybe he does get paid enough for this.
Mhm. This is. Had to intimidate the staff to allow me access into the back and to keep this trap prepared. This is, they did not seem to like to work with me, so I imagine they're in cahoots.
Do you know what was in the book?
No, I barely had time to kind of skim it. Something about the Chosen, or the Ascenders. Yes, the Ascenders. And some dark thing called Naraka.
I think we should just go ask about these ascenders. Maybe find that bellhop and see what they know.
Yes. Very well. So I do not know how to enter the doorway underneath the church. Says I know where the door is, but I don't know how to get in. Because I was hoping that demonologists would be forced to show me the way. Says, if you do not even know where the door is, it is likely you cannot get in. We have to find a way through the door. TJ,
Well, we do have a Loxodon.
I don't think this door will be charged through. It is sturdier than these walls, that's for sure.
I can always charm my way through a door.
You can set it on fire.
It is stone.
Well, guess not then.
So I do not know the extent of your magic. Can you melt stone?
No.
Never tried, but maybe. I don't want to say no.
She just kind of looks at you curiously, as if you might be more powerful than she thought before. Melt stone.
Okay. So
I'm not
you-
saying no. I'm not saying yes, but I'm not saying no.
I ask her, since you've been know where the door is, do you know what time do they actually go in and out of the church?
They do not have a schedule. I catch them going in and out from time to time.
I have an idea. I'm a bard. Bards busk. How about I busk beside this door?
It is a door that is out of the way. I think they would find it unusual.
Is there somewhere like nearby that I just look like a drunken fool because I'm playing a guitar and singing the tales of old Sand Leaf?
I would say that's probably an easy roll for you, and I would believe it. Yes.
All right.
There's
Well,
this-
I think, yeah. I think along the path, the drunken bard. Does anybody have any booze to get me a little primered up?
There's some downstairs. I'm sure we can inquire in our interview about where the book went.
All right. Well, that sounds like my plan then.
All right. You guys march back down. Hop, 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 hop. All right. You encounter the manager, and he's just kind of sees you come in and waves. Says, I hope you enjoyed your stay. Come again soon. And expects you to be leaving.
How about a bottle of your cheapest rot gut liquor for the road?
Ah, yes, anything for some of my finest customers, he seems to say loudly so everyone hears, and he gets a bottle. And are you sure you wouldn't like something more fine than...
I need it to hit fast, hard, and loud.
Ah, well, very well. Here you are. I'm afraid it's not the worst in town, but it's the worst we have.
All right. I appreciate you, my friend. And I set up 2 shot glasses nearby. Hand him one.
Aha. Not my preferred drink of choice, but special occasions, huh?
And I kind of choke on it a little bit as I take it back, but then I take
It's
me another
secrets.
2.
As he takes the shot, like as it's going down, I just want to put my arm around him, or make it even more disturbing, trunk around his shoulders,
Yeah.
and you know, I didn't get a chance to thank that bellhop, and I'd really love to have a conversation with him, about his excellent customer service. Now,
Right?
that was good.
He,
I can't even see.
he kind of gulps a little bit, and you hear him mumble something about him thinking the trunk was a tentacle, and not this again, and then realizes that it's just the trunk. And he kind of gulps. He says, I'm sorry. The bellhop ran an errand outside of the manor. He won't be back for a little while.
What? Oh.
Do you know when?
When he left or when he'll be back?
Both.
Oh, he left almost immediately. Before you arrived? No, just after you arrived. Yes. Just after.
It seems like a possession of my friend that I was meeting him to discuss has gone missing. I saw it in the room before the mouse incident. And really like to find this possession. My friend's going to be extremely upset.
Well, you can describe it to me. We do have a lost and found. Maybe it was disposed there.
It was a book?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
A book. Oh.
The book that was in the center of the room.
I was afraid you were going to say that. I mean, a book. Yes.
I'm
well-
pouring him another shot at this point.
Okay. He takes it rather quickly without any fuss or cheers. And he says, let me go check in back, and if I have it, I'll bring it out to you.
I'll help you look. And I'll push him in front of me to where he wants to go and walk right behind him.
Okay. Yeah,
Hey, Bob, pour me one.
You got it.
He steps into the back office and kind of looks left and right like there's no lost and found exactly. And kind of decides that the lost and found is probably this big empty desk and says, no, I guess it's not here. I'm so sorry you lost this book. The book, this book that you talk about.
And I'm standing there behind all of them, bringing up the rear as I always do. Not that I need to remind y'all of that, but and I say, just like you happen to lose a bellhop.
Oh well, the bellhop just ran an errand and we'll be back soon.
Did that bellhop quite possibly be doing an errand similar to what a librarian would be doing?
Oh, no, I don't think so. Librarians
Maybe
rarely
involving
leave the library.
books.
Well,
Books.
maybe more of a role like a delivery person would do. Come to think of it, yes, that book was requested by the church, and you can go to the Temple of St. Franz and inquire about it. I'm sure they have it.
You wouldn't happen to have a name that might know where we could find this book at the temple, would you?
Oh, I would ask around, but you might ask for Father Bolzig.
Father Bullshit?
Bolzig. You've heard the name before.
All right, Father Bullzig.
Bolzig,
It
yes.
Is that a Boston accent you got there?
Where's Boston? Never heard of the place. Probably better than here right now.
Well, I think I've had enough to go and busk outside of this random door waiting for Father Balzig.
Yeah. You gonna leave this manager be then?
I'm going to start heading towards my post of busking.
Okay.
Who knows? Maybe I'll even earn some money on the way, or while I'm sitting there. And I'm assuming that there's I'm trying to make my way towards this little path off the beaten path that goes into a weird looking door that I'm probably just gonna find. Hopefully there's a tree right there or something. I'm saying this as I'm looking at the temple. Yeah, I don't know, maybe there's a tree right within, I don't know, 10-15 feet of that door. So that's where I think I'm heading.
Yeah. Okay. Um. Yeah, we can start wrapping up. Um. Yeah, maybe this is a good spot before we get into the church thing. Is anybody else doing anything at the manor of Ludler? No.
I could do my trance anywhere, so it doesn't need to be there.
Okay. Well, Bob Barker busks. Some of you all might rest off to the side of in sight of where Bob is posted up. All right. Well, let's close her down right there then. It's weird being on the East Coast. My sense of time is all messed up.
Now you know how I feel.
Yeah, it's so weird.
I got my wife and dog snoring right here beside me.
Aw.
Yeah, I don't know when to stop, man. I just don't know when. So
I have a partner afflicted with man flu, so I got
Never.
things to attend to.
damn. Well, we can do a
Why
quick,
does
like,
flu have to be gendered?
Yeah, I
Because
guess
he's a man and he's being really dramatic. It's a man flu.
I resent that remark.
I'm kidding. He genuinely feels bad, so I'm,
hopefully it feels better.
Yeah, I hope he feels better.
Thank you.
And I
Yes,
haven't
yes.
eaten anything since breakfast, so a shorter
Oh,
wrap
no.
up would be nice.
all right.
It's hungry.
Well, I think it's just us on this
Yeah.
Twitch sphere at this point.
It's gonna take it a minute to, be a thing again.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
we'll advertise it a little bit more next time.
Definitely.
So yeah, anybody want to bring anything up other than burning down churches?
Burning down governments seems to be a lot of that trying to happen in the world right now, especially right off our southeast coast.
Right.
I like what you're doing with the like taking the satanic panic route, and like there actually is a satanic or demonologic conspiracy that's connected to the military in some way. It's very very apropos of like the satanic panic days and such. I like that.
I was raised in that shit right down the street from Pat Robertson's headquarters.
Wow.
That was
Wow.
horrible. Like we used to have to, and like since you brought that up, like the apropos with the military and all, like that kind of clicked in my brain. Like I live like in the area with the world's largest naval base, so it's only understandable that like it hit us a lot harder around here than a lot of the rest of the country, not just because of Pat Robertson, but also because of the military.
Mhm. Yeah, it's trying to bring out a little bit of the Spanish Inquisition with actual real demons and devils, but also the infrastructure of what it's doing politically. Plantifa, I thought it was interesting that you're reading Caliban and the Witch. So I really like that book.
I've read only excerpts of it because I'm a philosophy minor, so she comes up. But I want to actually like read the actual thing like in succession and stuff and
Yeah.
formulate more thoughts.
Yeah, I didn't put a heavy weight on the patriarchy thing yet in this kind of story, but a lot of it talks about how, like in the rise of capitalism, a lot of countries' power was based off of their labor force, and it was essential to have a lot of children born so your labor force can be massive, which meant that capitalists actually were interested in stopping women's rights, and stopping abortions, and stopping safe sex, or any sort of preventative pregnancy stuff. So this kind of war on women is like this extension of capitalism, and obviously there's all these other factors around it, but the assault on witches a lot had to do with the fact that midwives and other folks that were helping women were being pushed out and actually, criminalized because of the practice of helping women. And, it became more and more a men's role to do that. And it got put in the hands of Western medicine and doctors, and who were mostly men, that made sure that a lot of babies were born so we could have a strong labor force. So I thought that was interesting how the Spanish Inquisition is connected to this assault against women's rights, basically.
I think it is.
Yep.
I think you're doing a really
Nothing to add.
No.
Sorry.
Next session, Dungeons
Yes.
and Dragons.
I think it's really interesting.
So, I mean, you're obviously onto the fact that there's some confusion in the church right now.
Mhm.
Nobody knows who the good person is, and who the actual church is, in essence. And as we get into it, even who is the one, So I'm excited for y'all to kind of push in and.
Milo told us who the one was from the descendants. He said he's the one.
Is the one.
Actually, have you ever heard their song? It's about awe, like their religion they created.
Mhm.
Where Bill Stevenson, the drummer, also the drummer from Black Flag, finishes off the song by farting in the microphone.
Mhm.
Like basically, that's their thoughts on religion. That's my thoughts on the one too.
Are there the band All? Isn't there members of the Descendants in
The
that
band All is the Descendants minus Milo. Basically,
Right.
it started when Milo decided to go to college, and then when he went to grad school, then when he went to DuPont, work for DuPont, and then he got laid off from DuPont probably about 10 years ago, and they finally reformed and have been touring pretty much ever since.
Nice.
Sorry, I'm a huge Descendants All fan.
You should
Actually,
go-
we have an old family tree right behind me on the wall that stops like right after I went to boot camp, because that was when I got that.
They're all from Fort Collins, right? They've got a great punk
From
studio.
around, yeah. Bill has the studio there.
Mhm.
Yeah, so yeah, and then that's why that like whole punk rock scene out in that area, like Arizona, New Mexico, Fort Collins, and all, has kind of blossomed. So there's a lot of good music right around there.
Well, that's important for this game too, is our punk rock knowledge.
Yes, it is. It is. Well, you never know who's gonna stop by here when you need to pull that shit out.
Right.
Exactly.
Well, maybe we'll play Cyberpunk next.
Do you listen to Drag the River?
Yes, I actually. So Chad Price was the lead singer for All for a while, and I think I saw Drag the River at the little bar that I used to do sound and book at. But I mean, that was like before I was booking. I may have still been in the Navy then.
Well,
Wow, man, you're taking me down memory lane right there. Chad Price, he was a great singer.
Yeah. Well, y'all got anything to add? Should we close it out? Take care of our vets and our pets and our
And our Franks.
our sick partners.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Yep.
I am.
I think.
All right.
No, I have nothing to say. I'm hungry as well, so.
And
All right, let's close it out, and we'll gather again in 2 weeks. Sin, what do you got? You got any promotions?
tomorrow night, join us 8 p.m. Eastern for our Dilemma Circle. Help craft and shape the